Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Where do we start this week on this little tiny bit before we go off to YouTube? Go off to Ustream. I have to be so careful about what I say. And if you think the title has dragged you into this, well, then you must think I have to start. I cannot start talking about Eddie the Izzard. Mr. Lizard is out in the yard. Oh, sorry, forget it. There was a person on Channel 4, which is sort of the Guardian with moving pictures, who was playing the piano, looking like a female of the human species, suddenly stripped off. A penis was produced, still attached, and this penis started to play the piano. The brooch and earrings bobbling around. And this person, I say carefully, not wanting to be accused of a hate crime, this person identifies as they, which is a he and them, and played piano with her penis. Right? First of all, how is this allowed on Channel 4, first of all, when you can't say fuck on BBC One? How is it allowed? How confusing is it? What world are we coming to where a woman can get her penis out? How the fuck can a woman have a penis? Tell me. Lock me up. Do whatever. I just can't get my head round it. And do you know what's making me not get my head round it? Eddie the Izzard. Eddie Izzard said he'd once cross over the street to avoid talking to me. Good. I don't walk in Islington, dear. Anyway, so, Eddie, you are a man and a woman now, are you not? Or you identify as a they or a them? I think you should just identify as someone that demands attention all the time. And now, you as a woman are going to stand as a Labour MP. And Keir Starmer refused to say to Nick Ferrari the other day whether you'd be on the all-female list, the female-only list. They only want to advertise for females to join the Labour Party. Of course they do. And he wouldn't say whether you were a female or not. He couldn't quite grasp it at all. And that is Sir Keir Starmer, Mr. Witchfinder General himself. So, Eddie, apparently as well, you were talking to someone the other day and said that when you go home, you take your high heels off and put flat shoes on, take your lipstick off, and you can be a man for a little while if you want. So you've still got the tackle. You're leaving the options open, but you can relate to being whatever you want. How about tit? How about that? I think I relate to you as a bit of a tit and someone that just wants attention. I never found you funny, and you really, really think this is the funniest thing you've ever done? Think that the working class people of Sheffield, with their history in the Labour movement and working their bums off to get steel done, do you think they're going to accept you? Well, if they do, then I will show my arse in Woolworths. Not that I've got much under it, so I could probably do the same. There's another woman now got in trouble because of you as well. Her name is Rosie something or other. I've got her name written down there. Rosie Duffield. What a good name, Duffield. Anyway, she is saying about she will not call you a woman. People here, my colleagues, will not call you a woman because you're a man dressed as a woman, although you say you're a woman, and have to expect other people to go along with it, as if we're all bonkers. It's ridiculous. And now there's another geezer's got in trouble, and he's a Labour MP. He has said about the Labour Party, 51%, right, of the Labour Party are women. So if Eddie Izzard becomes an MP, this is the parliamentary party, if Eddie Izzard becomes an MP, will it increase or decrease that percentage? It is a little bit odd, isn't it? And as for women in Parliament, let's have a look. Liz Truss didn't do a very good job at all because she wasn't qualified. So let's look who else isn't qualified in my mind. People say, oh, they all go to posh schools, they all earn money, they're all rich. Well, we could have her, the ginger bird, Claire Rayner. You know, the one, yes. So she has said, well, she didn't say this, but someone did a joke the other day. Now, I quite like her. I think she's a battler. And someone did this awful joke that putting words in her mouth that said, it's okay to have a penis, I've had loads of them. Well, what a thing to say. I deplore such awful jokes, and it weren't me who said it. But I looked up old Claire Rayner. Apparently, she left school with no qualifications at all, but she was pregnant at the age of 16. At least she stayed till she was 16. That's good. And she became a grandmother, listen to this, in 2017 at, at the age of 36. What does that qualify you to do? What does that tell you, eh? Who's she going to represent? And they thought Liz Truss was bad. Well, Eddie, good luck to you both. Let's go to Ustream.
Proper comedians. Mick Miller. Jimmy Jones. Roy Walker. Duncan Norville. Mike Osmond. Bobby Davro. Yes, proper comedians, don't you worry about that. On the 23rd and 24th of November at the Gaiety Bar in Southsea. This is going to be recorded for Ustream and it's going to be a hoot. For tickets, go to book.events/Gaiety Bar Southsea. Proper comedians. See you there.